In the cold, bustling Moscow airport, the atmosphere was tense. Ivan, a Russian Jew, stood nervously in the customs line, clutching a small but heavy suitcase. As he approached the customs officer, his heart raced. He knew the moment of truth was near. The stern Russian customs officer opened Ivan's suitcase and pulled out a statue of Lenin. With a raised eyebrow, he asked, "What is this?" Ivan, calm but slightly indignant, responded, "What is this? Wrong question, comrade. You should have asked, who is he? This is Comrade Lenin, the great leader who laid the foundations of socialism and created the future prosperity of our people. I am taking this with me as a memory of our glorious hero." The customs officer, feeling a mix of pride and shame, nodded approvingly. "You may pass," he said, waving Ivan through without further inspection. Ivan breathed a sigh of relief as he boarded his flight to Tel Aviv, clutching the suitcase that held his peculiar treasure. Upon landing in Israel, Ivan was greeted by the warmth of the Mediterranean air, but his journey wasn't over yet. At Tel Aviv airport, another customs officer, this time with a more casual demeanor, asked the same question as before. "What is this?" Ivan, without missing a beat, replied, "What is this? Wrong question, sir. You should be asking, who is this? This is Lenin, the tyrant who forced me, a Jew, to flee Russia. I take the statue with me so I can curse him every day." The Israeli customs officer, taken aback by Ivan's candor, simply smiled and said, "I apologize, sir. You are free to go. Welcome to Israel." Finally, Ivan arrived at his new home, a modest apartment in the heart of Tel Aviv. That evening, he invited friends and relatives over for dinner to celebrate his new life. The centerpiece of his living room was, of course, the Lenin statue. As the guests mingled and chatted, one of Ivan's friends noticed the statue and asked, "Who is this?" Ivan, with a sly grin, answered, "My dear friend, who is this is the wrong question. You should have asked, what is this? This is 10 kilograms of solid gold that I managed to bring with me without paying any customs or tax." The room erupted in laughter as Ivan's cleverness was revealed. The statue that had symbolized so much in Russia now represented his new beginning in Israel, a fresh start, with a touch of humor and a hefty chunk of gold.